You know, at first I thought a SpongeBob Games top list would be easy. How many could there be? I was wrong. This started as a top 3 list. It could have easily been turned into a top 30 list. Because there is a whole unknown universe of SpongeBob games I didn't even know about.
Ah, sandy cheeks. Looking at her makes me smile.
So I've followed it down to what I consider captures the atmosphere of Bikini Bottom best, or simply has really good gameplay. All the careless, awkward, second-rate, lazy sellout games trying to capitalize on a young audience. So, with the upcoming release of Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, let's check out the top 5 best and worst SpongeBob games. Also, I've skipped over some of the really old SpongeBob games, because the graphics and sounds are so inferior by comparison to the new ones that I don't think I could review them in a balanced way. Anyway, on to the countdown. For the 5th worst, Plankton's Robotic Revenge. You'd think the graphics would get better in the PS4 era, but even though the introduction cinematic looks beautiful, don't be fooled, because we've gone from the relatively decent graphics of the Truth or Square game to this.
You will see sights so heinous, so terrible, so utterly unpleasant, your eyeballs will tremble just wondering what it is.
This somehow looks worse than a game 12 years older than it, Battle for Bikini Bottom, which still retains far more of a sense of unique style even today.
Plankton's Robotic Revenge.
You know we're in for a pretty lousy game when the production company thinks we're too stupid to know the title of the game. We start the game with, shock and behold, Plankton trying to get the Krabby Patty formula. Except this time, some batteries fell into the ocean, and Plankton uses them to make a giant robot. So SpongeBob and his friends run into a magical portal and boom, away we go. This story feels so much less imaginative than previous games, with not a single twist along the way that surprised me or put me on my toes. This is technically a full-player co-op, but good luck swindling anyone into playing it with you, because this is a mind-numbingly repetitive beat-em-up all the way through, and there's plenty of chances for quips back to the series to liven up the game here. But there was no effort here to liven up this endless droning of button mashing. The main plus to this game is it does have the original entire voice cast. In fact, they interviewed them for the trailers of the game. And what I find interesting here is even they can't hide the fact that they found making the game tedious. Like, they look as exasperated as the critics were that this game exists at all.
I don't know what purpose Plankton's life would have if he ever did achieve that goal.